We are going to solve Cambridge IGCSE 0580/22 February March 2025. It is a non-calculator version, as you know, and we are going to start solving. Let's start. This is the table of the formulas that we are given with in IGCSE exams. As you can see, list of the formulas, and then here we start off with question number 1. Oranges cost 220 rupees per kilogram. Work out the cost of 9 kilogram of these oranges. So 1 kilogram costs 220. So 9 kilograms will cost 9 times 220. That means rupees 1980. So its answer is, since we are already written with the unit rupees, so it is 1980. Okay, now it is question number 2. Aryan goes on a journey. He leaves at home at 11:40 and arrives at 14:18. Find out how many hours and minutes the journey took. Okay. You can see that the final time is 14:18 and the departure time was 11:40. We need to subtract them. Okay. This time is in 24 hours clock. So if you see, this is the minutes time and we need to subtract 40 from 18. So when we are going to do it, I'm going to give 1 carry to this. And since we know that this is minutes and there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, so actually it means 1 hour plus 18 minutes. That means 60 minutes plus 18 minutes. That is 78 minutes. And now from 78 minutes, I need to subtract this 40 to have 38 here. 38 minutes and 13 minus 11. That will give me 2. That means the journey lasted for 2 hours and 38 minutes. Okay, now for question number 3. A quadrilateral has one line of symmetry. The diagonals of the quadrilateral cross at right angles. Write down the mathematical name of the quadrilateral. The name is the kite. Reason being, it is the quadrilateral which, unlike a rhombus, has got uh, the diagonals that cross each other at right angles. Uh, Other quadrilaterals whose diagonals are at right angle are rhombus as well as square as well. The diagonals cross at right angles, though I couldn't make it properly, but this is a visual uh, explanation that I want to explain. In rhombus, also the diagonals cross each other at right angles, but it has got 2 lines of symmetry. But as far as a square as well, the diagonals cross at right angles, but it has got 4 lines of symmetry. So our required quadrilateral is a kite which has got 1 line of symmetry and the diagonals cross at right angles. So the correct answer is a kite. Okay, then it is question number 4 now. Find V when M is 10 and P is -3. So replacing these values, V is equal to 4 times 10 times -3 square. Now here, this is 40 and then square of -3 is +9. So this is 360. Find the positive value of P when V is 3200 and M is 2. So replacing 3200 for V is equals to 4 times M is 2, then P square. So this is 8. So 3200 divided by 8, that is equal to P square. So that gives 400. So that means the value of P square is 400 and then we need to have its positive square root. So this is what we are going to do. Square root of 400 with a plus and minus sign as well. This square and square root are multiplicative inverses of each other. So these can be cancelled and this will give me plus minus 20. And the positive answer is going to be obviously 20. So this is how these questions are to be solved. Now it's question number 5. Write these lengths in order of size, starting with the smallest. The best way is to convert all these lengths in one single unit. Let me solve for me kilometer. Okay. When I'll convert this meter into kilometer, obviously I need to divide it by 1000. Dividing it with 1000, so its decimal will shift 3 digits to the left. So that will generate 1, 2, 3, and then decimal 0.00003 kilometers. Then for this one, when I'll divide it with 100, this centimeter will be transferred to meters. And then when I'll further divide it by 1000, it will be converted into kilometers. So 2.9 divided by 5 zeros. So decimal is going to shift 5 digits to the left, 1 being 2 itself, and then I need to append 4 more zeros. This one. So decimal is here 0.000029 kilometers. Okay, now for this one, first of all, we know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. So when I'll divide it by 10, this will be converted into centimeters. Then dividing it with 100, that will convert it into meters. And then further dividing it by 1000, it will make it to be converted into kilometers. Now, altogether, we have got 6 zeros in the denominator of 32. So decimal is going to shift 6 digits to the left from this 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. And then the decimal is traveling 6 digits to the left. 0.000032. This is in kilometers as well. And this amount is already in kilometers. Now we can compare them. 0.4 zeros, 4 zeros, 4 zeros. It has got 4 zeros as well. So the smallest amount is this one, 0.00002. So 0.00002 kilometers. After this, we have got this amount, 0.00029 kilometers. That came from 2.9 centimeters. So I'll write 2.9 centimeters. Then this is this amount, which is at third place, 0.00003 kilometers, which came from 0.03 meters. So I'll write it down, 0.03 meters. And then finally, this one, 32 millimeters. So this is how we solve such questions. It's question number 6 now. Work out the area of the trapezium. We know that the area of the trapezium is given by the formula half times sum of the parallel sides, like a plus b, times h. Now let me substitute the values. The parallel sides are 9 and 15. So we can write down them as 15 plus 9 times the height. Height always means the perpendicular distance between the parallel sides. So this is going to be the height, which is 8 centimeters. Do not take 10 centimeters as the height, because this is the tilted distance, inclined distance, not the perpendicular distance between the parallel sides. So I'll write 8 here. So this is 24. So simplifying them, 96 centimeters squares. That is the area of this trapezium. Okay, then it is question number 7. Write down the inequality for x represented on the number line. The value of the variable x starts from -3 and goes till 4. And -3 is a hollow circle and 4 is a filled circle. So the inequality would be -3 till 4. Here the inequality is only the open inequality, but here the inequality is going to be a closed one. -3 less than x less than or equal to 4. It's question number 8 now. Priyanka plays a game in which she can win, lose, or draw. The table shows the probability of her winning or losing a game. Result of game: win, lose, or draw. Probability is 0.3, 0.25, 0.25, and then for this, complete the table. We know that sum of the probabilities of all the possible events is 1. So probability of win plus probability of losing plus probability of draw, their sum should be equal to 1. So 0.3 plus 0.25 plus probability of draw 1. So I need to calculate it like this one. So probability of draw is going to be 1 minus 0.55, which is 0.45. So the answer is 0.45. Okay, Priyanka plays this game 120 times. Work out the expected number of games she wins. So the answer is going to be 120 times she wins. The probability of winning is 0.3, which is 12 is 36, and then 0 for this. So 36.0 or 36. Number of games she is expected to win is 36. Okay. Question number 9. D is given by square root of 1.95 times 9.92 squared whole divided by 8.07. By writing each number correct to one significant figure, work out an estimate for D. 1.95 estimated to one significant figure. That will be 2. 9.92. That will be 10. That cannot be 1. One significant figure means the significant digit should be 1. Here, the significant figures are 1. The digits are 2, but the significant figures are 1 only, the digit 1 itself. Okay, then 8.07. That would be equal to 8. So now we can write down this D as 2 times 10 divided by 8 and then square root. So 2 4s are, so we get 10 by 4, that is square root of 10, that is mm, or then what else we can do? Either you can solve it like this or we can do it like this even. So that will give me square root of 2.5. So the answer is 1.58. So this is the estimate. And if we just give the answer to an estimate up till one significant figure, it could be 2 because this is 5. So I'm going to round it off to 1.6. So 1.6 would be giving an answer to one significant figure as 2. Okay, now it is question number 10. 3 regular polygons. Regular polygons are such polygons which have got lengths of the equal, all the lengths are of equal, all the sides are of equal length. So A, B, and C meet at a point. The interior angles of the polygons are in the ratio A ratio B ratio C, 3 ratio 4 ratio 5. Show that polynomial C has twice the number of sides as polygon B. So what I can do is that let interior angles are 3x, 4x, and 5x. And since we know that sum of the angles at a single point, that is 360, so I can have 3x plus 4x plus 5x is equal to 360. So the value of x is 30. And this is the case. So now interior angles of polygon A, that is 3x, that is 3 times 30, that is 90. For B, This is 4x, that is 120, and for C, 150. Okay. Now we know that the formula for the sum of the interior angles of a regular polygon, interior angle of a regular polygon is given by n minus 2 times 180 divided by the number of sides. For B, I'm going to do it 120 because for B, the interior angles uh, that was equal to 120. So simplifying it, 120n, this is 180n minus 360. So 120n minus 180n minus 360. This is 6. And now let me solve it for uh, polygon C. The interior angle is n minus 2 times 180 divided by n, and the interior angle for polygon B was 150, sorry. So this is 150n and 180n minus 360. So that is going to be negative 30n is equal to negative 360. So the value of n is 12. So we have shown that number of sides of polygon C is 12, which is twice the number of the sides of polygon B, which is 6. So n of C, that is 12, which is 2 times 6 or 2 times number of the sides of the polygon B. So n of C is equal to 2 times n of B. So that is our answer. So this is how we need to simplify them. I hope you have understood all these concepts up till question number 10.